So-called light at the end of the tunnel is within view here at the TD Garden. By late summer, they're planning to pack the place to full capacity once again. Things will be different for sure, but they're hoping it's a major step in the return to normalcy.
Pasternak's one-timer scores!
March 2020, the last time people filled every seat in the TD Garden. The pandemic left this place without fans for an entire year. Today they're back, but at limited capacity, starting with 2,200 fans in March, jumping to about 5,000 this month, but still far short of the 20,000 or so that can fit in here. So does it seem eerie with this place so empty?
You know, it was, and like when we got the first 2,000 fans, even though there was a lot of space between them, we were just thrilled to have them back, right?
TD Garden President Amy Latimer is looking ahead to August, when the TD Garden will be allowed to sell every seat again, if everything goes according to plan. This place is going to be filled?
Filled.
The city of Boston is set to lift capacity restrictions on August 22nd. 2 days later,
You're a falling star.
Michael Bublé is scheduled to perform here to a sold-out crowd, a show that was originally scheduled for March 2020 and then rescheduled for March 2021 before being moved again to August. At the TD Garden, the drop-off in events like concerts was dramatic. Not counting the Bruins and the Celtics, there used to be more than 75 events a year, compared to just 20 last year. So far this year, 15 are announced. You know, some people hear like full capacity August and think, what? How's that going to happen?
Right. Well, I think it's a combination, right? We still want to be smart. We still want to make sure that we're following the CDC guidelines, the state guidelines, the city guidelines.
This has been a long, difficult, dark winter, and I think people are really ready to burst out at the seams.
Historian Kenneth C. Davis wrote the book More Deadly Than War, The Hidden History of the Spanish Flu in the First World War. The 1918 pandemic was happening as World War I came to an end.
And when the war ended, a lot of people thought, well, the flu will end too. It didn't. It kept going.
Davis says there are differences between then and now.
1918, an influenza virus, much more typical of seasonal influenza. It eventually did peter out, as flu season typically does.
But Davis also sees parallels.
People in 1918 and then going into 1919 certainly wanted to go back to normal.
So it's Harding, lead the GOP.
In fact, Warren Harding ran for president with the slogan, "A return to normalcy," and won the election.
Fever has rendered men irrational.
As Davis looks ahead to late 2021 and beyond, he also looks to the past.
The second thing that really happened was an extraordinary period of explosive period that really becomes what we call the Roaring '20s, the Jazz Age. The country's going kind of wild. We want to forget this. We want to have fun. And so are we going to have this, extraordinary burst of activity, a new jazz age? I don't know, but that's certainly what happened in the 1920s.
What are you expecting to happen when fans are back in this building at full capacity? What kind of energy?
Roaring 2021. I think they'll take the roof off.
The TD Garden expects 2022 to be an even bigger year for concerts and predicts demand from fans might be so high that artists could be booked to play multiple nights here. Mike Bodette, 5 Investigates.